For those of you who don't know me and aren't familiar with me, the only reason that I know what I know, the only reason I have figured out what I have figured out, and the only reason that I am where I am and I'm doing what I'm doing for a living is because I had fucked up a lot in my training history. Like at the end of 2018 when I decided to go back to school, it was because I was so fucked up that I thought I was going to be forced out of powerlifting, and I thought that my training career was over, and it was a move out of desperation to try to figure out how to get my shit together again so I could actually train. Like in 2016, I tore my left pec. In 2017, I ruptured my right quad and tore my right pec. In 2018, I messed up my groin. I guess in 2015, I avulsed off the lateral head of my left tricep. And it's like all of those things, they continued to bother me, continued to get in the way, continued to compound, and continued to prevent me from actually being able to train, actually being able to get better. And it's like my pecs got in the way of shit until the later part of 2019. And it's like everyone wants to like ask me like, how did I get smarter with my training? And if I look at how I'm training now, it's like my training looks, for lack of a better word, like I'm training full retard right now. And it's not that I necessarily got smarter with my training, it's that I got more strategic with my approach, which allowed me to be able to train in the way that I want to train and push hard and do what I need to do to drive progress without getting fucked up because of it. And it's like right now I'm coming up on nearly 2 years without a single deload, hitting max effort on squat, bench, deadlift every single week. And it's not that my training is smart, because like compared to what people think of when they think of smart training, that's like being conservative, that's playing on the side of caution, that's taking preemptive deloads. I ain't doing any of that. I'm sending it every single week, at least once a week on every lift, and I'm training SBD 4 days a week. It's like, this is an intelligent strategy, but it's not what people think of when they think training smart. And what makes an intelligent strategy isn't because of me sending it every week, it's because I'm doing the prep work necessary to prepare my tissues to be able to handle that. And then when I am hitting the big singles, I'm not trying to force it, and I'm not so much using my ego, I'm just trying to be detached from the number and just attaching myself to the effort I'm putting in and trying to nail the effort within what I need to hit on a given day. So it's like, in a way, yes, I am being more strategic, I am being smarter with my approach, I am doing the stuff necessary to build me up to handle what I want to do. But what I want to do is crazier than the shit that I did when I was getting screwed up and when I was constantly getting dings and when I was constantly having tears and injuries and needing to take serious time off to get better. And one of the biggest things that has changed in my perspective is I've realized that rest can help something feel better, but rest isn't doing anything to prepare you to handle training. Taking time off isn't elevating your level of preparedness. Taking time off, yeah, if you tweak something, taking time off can let it feel better, but if you tweak a pack and you take time off and you don't load the pack and you baby the pack and you're afraid of the pack, as soon as you need to strain on a bench, your pack is going to feel like shit just because it isn't prepared to strain on a bench. And like, that's the reason why I had so much trouble getting over my pec tears, is because my entire training philosophy was sent on, okay, if my pecs are tearing, I need to train them less, I need to do less, but it's like, the less I did for my pecs, the weaker and shittier and more prone to strain and more prone to tweak and more prone to pain they became. And it wasn't until I actually realized that, like, if I want my pecs to work, I need to make them stronger. If I want to be able to use my pecs during a bench, I need to make them stronger. I need to get them prepared for the job, that my pecs finally stopped tweaking. Same thing with my groin in the recent years. It's like, I constantly had these adductor tweaks, and that was because I was trying to move away from my adductors. I was trying to get most of my training into a high box, just because if I went heavy to depth, it's like my adductors felt so vulnerable. But it's like, if I wanted my adductors to feel less vulnerable, I needed to train my adductors. So like hammering the Copenhagen planks, forcing myself to bring up sumo, forcing myself to do the things that would actually challenge my adductors and let them get better is what got them better. And like, guys, this is why I say don't be afraid of training, because so many people are stuck in this cycle of injury, re-injury, retweak, causing themselves more pain than they need and taking forever to get over shit because they aren't using it. If you don't use it, you're gonna lose it, and if you don't use it, it's never going to be ready to do what you want it to do. So guys, be durable, don't be afraid of training. Thank you for watching. Share this with your friends who need to hear it.